Have you ever wondered how your capacity to understand and share the feelings of others can transform your mental health? Welcome to a conversation about empathy, a powerful human capability that's as transformative as it is misunderstood. To understand empathy, it's important to unpack it into its two main types, cognitive and emotional. Cognitive empathy, often referred to as perspective taking, is about mentally stepping into someone else's shoes, understanding their thoughts and feelings from their point of view. It's like a mental exercise that helps us see the world through another's eyes. On the other hand, emotional empathy is when we share the feelings of others. If a friend is heartbroken, we feel their sorrow. If they're ecstatic, we share their joy. It's a deep, visceral connection that transcends words, binding us together in shared emotion. But why is empathy so crucial? Picture a world without it. Imagine a society where nobody understands or shares the feelings of others. It would be a world devoid of connection, a world where isolation prevails. Empathy is the glue that holds our social fabric together, enabling us to connect on a deeper level, to truly understand one another. Moreover, empathy plays a pivotal role in our mental health. It fosters connections, alleviates loneliness, and cultivates a sense of belonging. It helps us navigate our emotional landscape, understand others' perspectives, and respond to them appropriately. It's a mental health ally, reminding us that we're not alone in our experiences, that others share our joys, our sorrows, our fears, and our hopes. So you see, empathy is more than just feeling for others, it's about understanding their emotions as well. It's about acknowledging that we're all interconnected, all part of the human condition. And by harnessing the power of empathy, we can foster healthier minds and hearts, and ultimately, a healthier world. Now, you may be wondering, how does empathy tie into our relationships with others? Well, let's dive right in. Empathy, in its essence, is about understanding and sharing the feelings of others. It's like stepping into someone else's shoes, not to walk their path, but just to understand where they stand. Now, imagine applying this in our day-to-day relationships. It's like having a magic key that unlocks a deeper understanding of those around us. Think about it. When we truly understand how someone else is feeling, we are better equipped to respond in a way that resonates with them. This leads to stronger, more meaningful relationships. It's like a bridge, you see. Empathy connects two individuals, allowing them to share experiences and emotions. And this connection is not just one-sided. Empathy allows us to give and receive, to understand and be understood. Now, why is this essential for our mental health? The answer is simple. As human beings, we are social creatures. We thrive on connection. We crave understanding. We yearn for acceptance. And empathy, my dear friends, provides us all of these. It allows us to feel accepted, included, and valued. But empathy does more than just foster connections. It helps us navigate the complexities of our relationships. When we empathize, we're able to see beyond the surface, beyond the smiles and the laughter. We see the struggles, the pain, the joy, and the triumph. We see the human being for who they truly are, not just who they appear to be. So, you see, empathy isn't just a feel-good factor. It's a fundamental part of our relationships. It pulls us closer, binds us tighter, and makes our connections more profound. It's the glue that holds our social world together. And the beauty of it all, empathy doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care about your age, your race, your gender, or your social status. It's universal. It's within all of us. It's within you. Therefore, empathy is not just a virtue, but a tool for building deeper connections. But how exactly does empathy impact our mental health? Let's delve deeper into the intricate relationship between empathy and our mental well-being. Understanding the emotions and experiences of others does more than just foster connections. It directly influences our mental health in a myriad of ways. The act of empathizing can lead to reduced stress levels. Imagine carrying a heavy load all by yourself. Now, imagine sharing that load with someone else. Doesn't it feel lighter? That's what empathy does. It allows us to share the emotional burdens of others, making our own load seem lighter in the process. Moreover, empathy has a profound impact on our mood. When we empathize with others, we often engage in acts of kindness and compassion. These acts release endorphins, the body's natural feel-good hormones. This leads to a natural high, often referred to as the helper's high. The result? an improved mood, and a general sense of happiness and well-being. Empathy also plays a significant role in our overall mental health. By stepping into someone else's shoes, we gain a broader perspective on life. This can help us understand our own emotions better, leading to improved emotional intelligence. It can also reduce feelings of loneliness and isolation, as we realize that we are not alone in our experiences. In essence, empathy acts as a buffer against mental health issues. It can protect us against stress, anxiety, and depression, promoting a healthier state of mind. More importantly, it fosters resilience. Resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity, is crucial for maintaining good mental health. And it's empathy, with its ability to connect us with others and help us understand their struggles, that builds this resilience. As we navigate through life's ups and downs, empathy becomes our anchor, grounding us and providing us with emotional stability. It teaches us that it's okay to feel, to connect, to understand. It reminds us that we are all human, all flawed, all perfectly imperfect. Indeed, our ability to empathize can serve as a protective shield for our mental health. So, how can we cultivate this powerful tool called empathy? A valid question indeed. Let's delve into some practical tips and techniques to foster empathy within us. First up is active listening. This means genuinely focusing on the person who's speaking, absorbing their words, their emotions, and their unspoken messages. It's about understanding, not judging. It's about creating a safe space for them to express themselves. Remember, communication is not just about talking, it's about listening with intent to understand. Next, let's talk about practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness is the art of being fully present in the moment, free from distractions or judgment, and with a soft and open mind. When we are mindful, we are more attuned to our own feelings and thoughts, which in turn makes us more able to understand those of others. It's a simple equation, really. Self-awareness leads to other awareness. But empathy is not just about understanding, it's also about action. This brings us to our third tip, engaging in acts of kindness. Simple acts of kindness, no matter how small they may seem, can have a profound impact on our ability to empathize. By helping others, we begin to see the world from their perspective. We share in their joy and their sorrow, and in doing so, we cultivate a deeper sense of empathy. Now here's a bonus tip. Read more. Literature is a window to the soul, they say. By immersing ourselves in the lives of fictional characters, we can learn to understand and empathize with a wide range of human experiences and emotions. So, pick up that book you've been meaning to read. It might just help you become more empathetic. All these tips are not one-time actions, but habits to be cultivated. Empathy is a journey, not a destination. It's a gradual process of learning, unlearning, and relearning. Remember, empathy is a skill, and like any skill, it can be developed and refined. So let's embark on this journey of cultivating empathy for a more understanding, compassionate world. As we come to the end of our journey, let's make a promise to ourselves. This is a commitment, a vow to ourselves and to those we interact with. It's a pledge to see the world not just through our own eyes, but also through the eyes of others. It's a promise to open our hearts to the pain, the joy, the fear, and the hopes of our fellow human beings. We have explored the power of empathy, its role in connecting us to others, its intimate link with mental health, and the ways in which we can cultivate it. Now we arrive at a moment of decision, a moment where we affirm our commitment to empathy, to understanding, and to the mental health that comes along with it. Empathy is not an abstract concept. It is a tangible, powerful force that can transform lives, relationships, and communities. It is the thread that weaves us together, that makes us one. It is the key to unlocking a deeper understanding of others, and, in doing so, a deeper understanding of ourselves. Empathy is the bridge that connects us to others. It allows us to step into their shoes, to feel their emotions, to understand their perspectives. It is a bridge built not of steel and concrete, but of compassion and understanding. Mental health, on the other hand, is a state of well-being in which we are able to realize our own potential, cope with the normal stresses of life, work productively and fruitfully, and make a contribution to our community. It's a state of balance that allows us to thrive, not just survive. Empathy and mental health are intertwined, each feeding and nurturing the other. When we choose empathy, we choose mental health. When we choose understanding, we choose a better life for ourselves and those around us. So let's make that promise. Let's make that commitment. Let's make that choice. Affirm to yourself, I choose empathy. I choose understanding. I choose mental health. And with these choices, I choose a better life for myself and those around me.